Hey folks, welcome to Market Intraday Analysis by InTheMoneyStocks.com, your leaders in pure technical analysis, avoiding all that Wall Street hype. Today, Thursday, January 15th, 2009. Now today, folks, it's a huge day, and I want to get right into the charts because these markets are ripping each way. It's really been one of the biggest reversal days we've seen in a long time. The NASDAQ, Dow, and S&P were all down 2 to 3% earlier on, and then just like a switch got turned on, we saw a major reversal, and you can see it on your intraday SPY chart here. Huge reversal to the upside as the markets caught a massive bid and rallied all the way up back to the flat line. In fact, the NASDAQ has gone positive after being down 30-plus points. The Dow was down over 200 points and is now barely down on the day. Absolutely tremendous move in the markets, folks. Now, I want to touch on a few odds and ends. First of all, the NASDAQ up 10 points. The Dow down 44. The S&P down about 4.5 points. But notice what's going on here, guys. Just notice on your intraday chart. If you knew this rally was going to come in and you saw this happening, where would you be looking to short? Right here at the flat line, right? So let's do that. Let's take our charts right here and draw it right over. Alright, right over to there, and look at where you went to. And let me erase that one little chart. Now, notice that, folks. Perfect, right? Perfect little mark there, right to the high, drawing from the high note of this morning's channel candle, and that's your resistance line. So all of a sudden, you know your place to short. The short was right there. Look at the market come in. Look at that pay you dividends right away. First of all, let's then talk a little bit about what's going on today. First of all, there's been a couple amazing plays today, folks. Number one, notice here on the downdraft, you gap down slightly on the market, and then you started to sell insanely hard. The selling did not stop up until around 10:30. Now, remember, what time is 10:30? It's the key reversal time. You have 10 a.m. and 10:30 are two key reversal times. If you sell hard into 10:30, oftentimes you get a reversal. Look at what you got right off of 10:30 into around 11:30, 12. At 12 o'clock, you started to move down. Now, what's a double bottom, guys? This is the beauty. And again, this is all about learning. This is all about educating. And there's too much to talk about today to really go into it in this video in depth. So I'm going to do most of it in the Research Center tonight. So come join that Research Center so you can get to tonight's video. It's much longer than this video, and again, we give lots of different services in that, inclusive daily market report, technical tactic, hidden gems, you name it, it's in there. So sign up at InTheMoneyStocks.com. But what I want to show you here, folks, look at this downdraft you got here into 10:30. This is a key reversal time frame right here. Okay, so you know that's going to come into play. You get a move up into 12, then you get the double bottom effect. Now, most amateurs are going to say, well, right here, see the low? Right there, it got kind of taken out, and the double bottom got broken, right? And I would say to them, absolutely not. Why? Well, because it had to close below this marker and confirm it with another move down. This is the only candle that closed below, and look at what happened, folks. The next candle never went lower than the low of the previous red candle. That means you're not confirming, and that's actually a technique used by the market makers to actually swing amateurs and people that don't know much about it out of the play. Because most amateurs are going to say, uh-oh, it closed below this low here, I better move out. They sell out of their position on the long side, and sure enough, that's when the market makers are all accumulating right there. And sure enough, what happens? Look at the reversal that takes place off this double bottom W pattern. Yes, it's a W pattern here. You can see it as clear as day. A nice, beautiful move down, up, down, W, put intact, right to confirmation point right here. Now, this line here happened to be a fake print earlier. The market was never gone through there, but there's something special I'm going to talk about in the Research Center tonight off that fake print that's going to tell you something interesting as well. So join up to that Research Center to get tonight's video, as it's going to be extremely important. Right now, the Dow is down 28 points after being down over 200 over here. It was down much over 200. Now it's only down 28 points. One of the biggest reversals we've seen in some time. Now, it's still early, folks, in all fairness. All right, it's still early, and I want to make sure everyone's aware of that at this point in time, you know, we could easily fall back down, but the first support is now going to be right here at this 50 moving average. 50 moving average will work as extremely good support, or minor support, I would say. The 20, if it comes up to meet here, and the 20 is rising now, note that. So if the market stays up here and then falls back down and hits the 50 here when the 20 moves up into it, that's going to be extremely good support. Otherwise, the 50 moving average will work as minor support on the downside. Ultimately, this will be the best support level down here. Okay, so watch these two moving averages on the intraday 10-minute SPY to be key. And as of now, the market's continuing to push. If we get above this level and confirm it, then you're going to talk about moving up to this level up here, which would be the next line of support, okay? So right in there would be the next big move, possibly coming in this market. Okay, so keep in mind, folks, I'm going to switch over to the 60-minute now, and I want to talk a little bit about that as well. All right, so let's do that. Okay, folks, you're now looking at the 60-minute intraday chart of the SPY, and I don't have a lot of time today. This market's wacky. I gotta get back to the trading floor with our other traders, so I'm gonna make this as short and sweet. And I do hope you all join the research center tonight at InTheMoneyStocks.com, so I can really outline all these technical analysis tools that I really wanted to convey today, and I just don't have time since things are going so crazy. The Dow is now almost positive, only down 8 points. The Nasdaq up 16 on a huge reversal day. S&P up down just 0.66. But what you can see here, folks, is you came down. Now, there's a key support line down here, which I'm going to show on the Research Center tonight, and that's another reason why you knew there was a fair probability. And options expiration is another thing I want to discuss, and I just do not have time today. But look at this reversal on the 60-minute chart today. Huge move up. Notice this level of resistance you're coming into as well. So there was a resistance level on the intraday. I can flip to that. Right here's the intraday resistance. This was the next one if we broke above it. Then if you go back on this chart here to the 60-minute, then you can see it also coordinates with this level on the 60-minute as well here and the 20 moving average. So there are some key levels coming up in the intraday market. We'll see if we pull back. Otherwise, you break this level, you're easily going to this 20 moving average. You should have a nice positive day if that happens. Oil's another key in this market that I'll discuss in tonight's video. Just too much to cover today. I do apologize for not doing a longer video. We'll be back once the market quiets down, but as long as these things are crazy, we got to get back to the trading floor. I'm sure you all understand. And again, check out our website, and folks, come join the Research Center for tonight's video. Take care.